Hello everyone. So as we know that we are solving top 50 questions of Geek for Geeks, top 50 array questions of Geek for Geeks. So right now we are going to solve this problem, count pair with given sum. Okay. So this is the question here. This is the question, and here what is we have given. Given an array of n integers and integer k, find the number of pair of element in the array whose sum is equal to k. So what does the question mean? Okay, so let's imagine we have a array 1571. Okay, we have a array 1571. This is the array. Okay, we have given, and we have given a k. So let's say k is 6. K is sorry, k is equal to 6. Okay, we need to find we need to find how many pairs are there whose sum is equal to 6. So we can see that this 1 and this 5, if we add them, then it is going to be 6. Okay, so there are one there is one possible way where uh, by which we can make this 6. Okay, there is another possible way as well, which is one second, which is this 5 and this 1. Okay, so 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So there are two ways where how we can come up to 6. Okay, and what if we have any other way? So if we add them, then no. If we add them, we have already added them. So there is no other possible way uh, that we can add this. Okay, we can get the 6 in addition. So we have only two ways, so the answer will be 2. Okay, so how can we do that? Okay, how can we do that? So one very easy problem, one very easy solution is, let me clear that. 1571 and k is 6. Okay, so one thing which can do, we can loop through it. Okay, we can run a nested loop, and we can check everything. Like if for 1 we're gonna check 1 plus 5, we're gonna check 1 plus 7, we're gonna check 1 plus 1. Okay, after that we are at 5, so we're gonna check 5 plus 7, 5 plus 7, we're gonna check 5 plus 1. Okay, and when we are at 7, then we are going to check 7 plus 1. Okay, so we can check all the way, and if we find anything 6, any addition 6, then we can increase our count we can increase it. Okay, so this is one way how we can do that. Okay, but there are so let's try this in a better way. Okay, so we are going to run a nested loop. So let's suppose we are at 1. Okay, so what can we do? We can check 1 plus 5. 1 plus 5, is it 6? So yes, it is 6. Okay, so what we can we do? We can just increase our count to 1. Okay, so there are one possible way how we can reach to the sum of 6. Okay, we can check 1 plus 7. So 1 plus 7 is 8, which is not equal to 6. We can check 1 plus 1. Okay, so 1 plus 1 is 2, which is not equal to our count. Okay, so we are going to go to another iteration. So I will be our at 5, or I will be at 5, and j will be at 7. So we can check 5 plus 7. Okay, which is 12. So of course it is not equal to our 6. Okay, so we have checked 5 plus 7. So we are going to check 5 plus 1 then. Okay, so 5 plus 1, so yes, it is 6. So what we are going to do, we are going to upgrade our count to number 2. Okay, after that our I will be at 7. Okay, I will be at 7. So I is here. So we are going to check 7 plus 1. So 7 plus 1 is 8. So of course it is not a correct answer. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so in this way we have checked all the possible ways, and we have found that only there are only two ways where how we can get to the sum of 6. Okay, so this is a one solution. So let's go to the code editor and add the code for it. Okay, so first of all, let's just add the count and run a loop from 0 to n minus 1, n minus 1. One second now. Yeah, so n minus 1 and I plus plus. And we are going to run the second loop from I plus 1. Okay, we are going to run the second loop from I plus 1. And it is going to be like something like this. Okay, and we are going to check that if ARR I plus ARR J is equal to K, then what we are going to do? We are going to increase our counter. Okay, and after all that, we can just return our counter. Okay, so let's try to run this code. Let's see that if it is correct or not. Time limit exceeded. Yeah. So wait a second. Yeah. So the mistake which we were doing, we have done this I j is equal to I is equal to 1. So which this is not what we want to do. We want to I plus 1. That was a typing mistake. So let's compile this code. Let's see that our basic test cases are getting passed or not. So as you can see, our basic test cases are getting passed. So, but when we will submit this, let's try to submit this. You can see that our all the test cases are not getting passed. Okay, which means we are what we have to do. We have to optimize this solution because we are taking too much time for it. Okay, when you will see this question, then what is the time complexity of this question? So time complexity of this question is big O of n square. Why? Because we are running a nested loop. Okay, and when you will see the constraints of this question, then you can see that it is it can n can go up to 10 to the power 5. Okay, so this solution is not a correct solution for it. Okay, so we need to optimize this solution. We need to think about a different solution. So let's try to do that. Okay, so let's try to do that. So let's suppose we have this array as input and k is equal to 6. Okay, and we need to find out that how can we come up to 6. Okay, so what is the other solution? One solution which we have already discussed. So other solution can be by using hash map. Okay, we have a data structure called hash map. Okay, in which because of which we can determine how the frequency of a particular element. Okay, so if you do not know about hash map, then please learn about it because we are going to use it. Okay, so let's try to to this question by using hash map. Okay, so what can we do in this question? So we can go look through this. Okay, we are going to create a hash map. So see the let's imagine this is a hash map. Okay, and we are going to run a loop from here. So we are at 1. So we are going to check at every instance that is 1 already available in the hash map. So no, 1 is not available in the hash map. Okay, and is k minus 1, which is 6 minus 1 equal to 5. Is it available in the hash map? At every instance, what we are going to check it, that k minus arr I, is it available in the hash map? And if it is available, then we need to check out that how many times it is available. Okay, so we will explain this. You will get this. Let's just bear with me. Okay, just bear with me. So at first we have checked that 6 minus 1 is equal to 5 is not in the hash map. Okay, it is not in the hash map, and 1 is also not in the hash map. So what we are going to do, we are going to store the 1, and we are going to store the count of 1, how many times 1 is available till now. So only one time till now, we have only one time, so we have stored it. Okay, after that our iteration is going to be at 5. Okay, so we are going to check that 5 minus, sorry, 6, k minus 5, which means 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. Is it available in the hash map? Okay, so we can see that yes, it is available in the hash map. 1 is already available in the hash map. Okay, so if it is available, then how many times 1 is available? So we can see that 1 is available only one time. Okay, so we are going to add 1 into the count. So we are going to add 1 into the count. Okay, after that we are going to check that is 5 available in the hash map. So no, 5 is not available in the hash map, so just store the 5 in it. Okay, 5 is available one time till now. Okay, 5 is available one time till now. So in the next iteration we are at 7. Okay, at 7 we are going to check again that k minus 7, which is 6 minus 7 equal to minus 1. Is minus 1 available in the hash map? So no, minus 1 is not available in the hash map, so we are going to do nothing. Okay, after that we are going to check is 7 available in the hash map. So no, 7 is also not available in the hash map, so store it. So 7, we are going to store the 7, and 7 is one time in the hash map. Okay, after that we are going to be at 1. Okay, so again k minus 1 is equal to 5. Okay, 6 minus 1 is equal to 5 basically. So is 5 available in the hash map? So we can see that yes, 5 is available in the hash map. Here you can see that 5 is available in the hash map. So how many times 5 is there? So we can see that 5 is there only for one time. So what we are going to do, we are going to add the 1 in our count. Okay, and after that we are going to update the 1, like 1 was available only one time, so now we are going to write 2 over here, because until now 1 is 2 times in the array. So after that our iteration will be completed. Okay, and when an iteration is completed, then we can see that count is equal to 2. Count is equal to 2. Okay, so we can comfortably say that there are two possible ways that we can come into the k is equal to 6. Basically we can add two elements and we can get 6, and there are two possible ways of that. Okay, so we can return this count and we will get the correct answer. Okay, so let's go to the code editor and let's write the code for it. Okay, so okay, so we have to create a hash map for it. Naming map. Okay, after that we will run a loop. We will run a loop, and at every instance what we are going to check, first of all we are going to check that we are going to check that k minus ARR I, is it available, and if it is available then we are going to do something. Okay, apart from this we are going to check that if ARR I is available into the hash map. If it is available, then we are going to do something, and if it is not available, then we are going to do something. And if map does not contains our ARR I, so what we are going to do, we are just going to put the ARR I into our hash map and with the number 1, because until now ARR I is only one time available. Okay, and if it is already available, then we will find out how many times it is available. Okay, so you can just map.get ARRI. So this time it is already available, and we are going to update the count. We can update the count like this, plus 1. Okay, and if map contains k minus ARRI, so what we are going to do, we are going to increase our counter by dot get ARR I minus, sorry, ARR k minus, yeah. So after all this we just need to return the count. So let's run this code. Let's see that if it is getting run or not. Okay, we are getting runtime error, exception in thread Java 40. Okay, okay. Okay, it have to be something like this. Okay, so we can see that our basic test cases are getting passed. So let's submit this code. Let's see that if all the test cases are getting passed or not. So we can see that all the test cases are getting passed. So in this way, you can solve this question. Okay. And next we are going to solve this question, find duplicates in the array. And until then, thank you so much.